Bill Gates' investment firm is to take control of Four Seasons in a $2.21 billion deal, basically meaning Bill Gates is pretty much spending $2 billion for hotels and resorts. So let's get right into the story. So Bill Gates Cascade Investment LLC is taking control of Four Seasons hotels and resorts by buying about half of Saudi Arabian Prince Alawaleed bin Talal's stake for $2.21 billion, the hotel operator said on Wednesday. Now, Cascade will acquire 23.8% of the billionaire's prince's stake in Four Seasons, raising its ownership to 71.3% and valuing the hotel chain at $10 billion on an enterprise basis. So Prince Alawaleed, through investment vehicle Kingdom Holding Co., will continue to own the remaining stake, Four Seasons said in a statement. While the prince owns stakes in many companies such as Citigroup Incorporated and ride-hailing firm Lyft, his investment firm has been selling its stakes in hotels over the last 10 years. So Prince Alawaleed was freed in early 2018 after being held at Riyadh Ritz-Carlton Hotel with scores of royal, senior officials, and businessmen as part of Saudi Arabia's anti-corruption drive. So in an interview with Fox News Channel later that year, the prince said his detention was forgiven and forgotten. Separately, Kingdom Holdings said it would use the cash proceeds from the divestment for future investment and pay down a part of outstanding loans. So Cascade declined to comment beyond the press release, and the firm first invested in Four Seasons in 1997. The hotel operator, which manages 121 properties and has over 50 projects in the pipeline, was taken private a decade later by a consortium led by Cascade, Prince Alawaleed, and the hotel chain's founder, Isidore Sharp. And Sharp will keep his 5% stake as part of the deal. So this is actually interesting because here's the thing, right? What's very interesting about Bill Gates is that he is buying a lot of businesses that tend to be evergreened and like basically can like weather a storm, right? So he like bought up a whole bunch of like railroads, he bought a whole bunch of like farmland, now he's buying hotels and stuff. So it's very interesting because it's basically getting to the point of his investments that it's almost as if he's trying to like take control over the world, right? Now, obviously, that could be kind of like a conspiracy type of viewpoint, but I find it very interesting that you have Bill Gates, one of the wealthiest human beings on the planet, basically buying up massive opportunities, massive real estate, like massive ownership, right? Like this is the key thing, right? He's doing a lot of things in terms of ownership. So it's going to be very interesting as to what he gets involved in the future. But I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up, starting to put like more money towards maybe like oil companies or gas companies as well, right? Having like ownership in that, or like having ownership in like energy companies. Because it's getting into like a crazy point when it comes to his investments. And again, you got to think about it too, right? At that level of income or that wealth, what do you do with the money, right? You obviously never want to run out of money, so you put money towards things that can produce some sort of income or wealth generation in the future. By basically having like ownership of a business that should be able to last for a very long time. So it's very interesting. But feel free to give your thoughts, right? What are your thoughts on Bill Gates? Do you like that he's doing all these kinds of things, or do you not?